Hey, how's it going? Um, you're probably watching this video because you're either thinking about cloning this project or you've already cloned it and maybe you don't know exactly how to use it or how to modify it to your own needs. So I'm going to show you, I wanted to create this video to kind of make it easier to understand and to kind of maybe help with any questions that anybody has into how to style this and how to use it, what to copy and paste into your own project to make it easier for you. So without further ado, this is the project, or this is the live working project. If you haven't seen it already, this is the updated one. And so we're going to kind of quickly walk through, or as quick as I can. So sorry, just a little what do they call it? Anyways, just before the video gets started, or before we actually get into the project, I just wanted to say if this video goes on a little bit long, I apologize. I just want to try to be as thorough as possible so you guys know exactly what to do. So no more delays. Let's get into this. So this is the project, and to copy and paste this thing, we'll just start here. To copy and paste this into your own project, if that's what you're doing, you're just going to need to copy three things, and the first one is going to be this accordion wrapper here that actually houses or is the parent of all these accordion items. You're going to want to copy that into whatever div or section in your own website. So you're going to want to copy that. The second thing you're going to want to do, and it's just simple as just Command C or Control C, and then Command or Control V into your own project in whatever section or div or wrapper or whatever you have set up. So the second thing is on the page that you're actually applying this accordion to, you're going to want to go into Pages, and if you hover over, you'll see the settings wheel here. You're going to go into Page Settings, and you're going to see this code stuff in the head tag and before the closing body tag here. Now, in the body tag is where our JavaScript is going to be, and in the head is where our CSS is going to be. So we're going to walk through this in just a minute here, but I just wanted to show you in the JavaScript, you don't have to worry about any of this. You're not going to play with any of this. It's just in there. It just has to be on the page to actually make the accordion work. Which is pretty cool. So the only three things we want to be aware of, though, is that these top three variables here are just basically establishing the connection to our elements in Webflow that we've made. And we're just using classes here. As you can see, it's got a period in front with the class names. And we just need to make sure that these classes are on some of these elements in here. And I'm going to explain that in just a minute. But first, I just wanted to finish covering the fact of what you need to copy. So we've already copied the accordion, right? This accordion wrapper here into your own project. And next we need to go into our page settings, and we need to copy this script here. So if we just Command C here, and you're going to paste it into your pages settings right in the closing body section. And then we're also going to grab this style tag, these styles here in between style tag, as well as the link here, okay? Because we're using a CDN to get the font awesome for the actual arrow icon here that changes and flips. That's what that's for. And then this is styling that arrow, okay? So that's all this is doing right here. So we're gonna play with this. We don't have to touch this, but we're just gonna kind of play. This is the fun part. We're gonna kind of play with this a little bit, but this needs to be in your pages settings in the head tag here in the custom code section of Webflow, okay, or Webflow's pages. So that's about it. You can actually put it on the global page, the global project settings in the customs code section as well. You can do that there as well too, if you're going to have it like in multiple places, across your site. So you can do that as well. But we're just going to do this here in the page settings just to make it easier. So those are the three things that you need to copy into your website to get this to be working. And you'll notice the accordion, just to show you how this is working with the JavaScript. We can see that the accordion itself it needs to have a class of JS accordion. So it's calling it and saying, hey, this is, the parent of all these accordion items, right? So if you can see, if we click on accordion, we have a JS accordion attached here as well. And just to show you what I mean, if we go ahead and remove that class and we publish it, and if I refresh, nothing works. Okay, so it's so we need that to work. Now, without that on, that's okay. We can actually put this back. We can just put JS Accordion back. Let's go to the actual accordion item. We have JS Accordion item, right? So we need to make sure that's on there. So we're saying, we're telling the Java, this is letting the JavaScript know, okay, here, this is the accordion item that we want to affect, right? That's going to be part of the JavaScript function, right? So let's say we remove that. I just want to show you that this is where all the styles are. So this is our own class. So we could rename this to anything. This is a name that I just chose. So you can call it anything you want. You could say my accordion, FAQ accordion, you know, for frequently asked questions, whatever you want. You could style this, you know, you can make the background any color you want, all kinds of stuff. I have a drop shadow here. I got hover states, you know, so you can see when you hover over it, the shadow kind of looks like it's lifting or elevating just a little bit. All that stuff, which is pretty cool. So we just want to add the JS accordion item back and make sure that's that. And then the last thing, remember there's 3 of them, we need to make sure the accordion header, which is our actual, imagine it like an invisible button, right? You can see when I'm here hovering at the bottom, but as soon as I go closer into the, you see it turns into a pointer. That's letting it, that's the actual button to get it to actually start working so it can open up. So that's what the JavaScript JS accordion header is doing. That's just acting like our button, okay? Telling it it's listening for a click event to say, hey, when this is clicked, open up the body so we can actually, you know, show the visitor the content, right? So we just need to make sure that's working. And like I said, a quick way to bypass so you don't have to keep deleting it and re-adding it back. If you want to style the header some more, you can just click this on the side and just grab accordion item. And you can see it just, you know, kind of bypasses the other combo classes, and now we can just go back to styling this however we want to, you know, style it. So we can go back, and now we're back to our accordion header here. So that's the 3 major things that we need to copy, and those are the 3 things that we need to have attached as far as classes go. Those are the 3 classes we need to add to the different parts of the accordion here to make it work. So you can see if we republish again, we added our classes back, and you can see the accordion is working again perfectly. So that's basically how that works. So you guys already know how to kind of style this and what things to change and fix and to add as far as the classes go. The next thing is you're probably thinking, okay, well, how do I add or edit the content, you know, within the accordion items, which is like obviously the most important part. So if we go in here to our navigator, you can see if we open up accordion, you'll see the 5 accordion items here that we have, and yours will have more or less depending on your project, of course. But if we open up the accordion item, you'll see it says accordion body, and that's set to hidden, and that's for a reason. So we need to unhide it temporarily to edit our content. You can see in this one I got a button here, I added an image. The cool thing about this is the accordion body is just a div block, so you can add anything you want in here. You know, you could add, you know, an image gallery. You can add a slider in here, you know, anything. So for this, I just kind of added my own class with an image, and the same thing, I added a video in here called a FAQ video. I mean, anything. So it's pretty cool. It can be really, really helpful. You know, I have some styling here. You could, of course, style it however you want, and so on and so forth. I even actually styled it. It's styled perfectly for the for mobile devices as well. So it's already ready to go for you to do your thing. So that's pretty much that. We'll just click on accordion. You could add like any other elements. For example, if you needed a form in here, you could do that. You know, anything really, anything you could think of that's going to be really helpful for your you know, accordion, go ahead and add that in there and do it. Now the last thing, or 2 more things, but one of the things is when we're done and we're getting ready to publish our website, or our changes here, our new FAQ or accordion, whatever you want to call it, we have to make sure to hide the body. Okay, so we just want to hide the body and we're good to go there. So that's it. So before we publish, there's one more thing I want to talk about, and that's I was talking to you earlier about styling the arrow. So this arrow is being generated from Font Awesome. So we're using the Font Awesome library to grab the icon, and you can see under content here, this small Unicode is actually what's generating what type of icon it's going to be. And you're going to see a button underneath the video here, which is going to take you to Font Awesome's thing here. So if we just click on, you have to make sure it's on free. So if you want to use another one, something with like maybe some light icons, you can go ahead and do that, but you'd have to pay for the Pro. It's only like $60 a year. It's like totally worth it. But if you didn't want to pay for that, you could obviously use it for free. And so this, I just typed in arrow, and then what you'd want to do is, I'm using the chevron up, so what you want to do, you just copy the Unicode here. So you would just click on it to copy it. I'm already using it, and then you would just paste it before or after this backslash here. And then you could also change the font size. You can change the font weight's going to stay the same because the free one is only able to use 900. If you want the Pro, you get like a light version, which is super cool. I use that all the time. And you can also change the font color because it's a color. I mean, it's a font, so you can change the font color. So if we changed it to, let's say, like red, obviously we'd have to get rid of the hashtag, right? So I'll just show you this real quick. If I were to save it, you can see that all the arrows are red now. So it's pretty cool and super easy to do. And it shows up perfectly on mobile, so everything is good to go. It works in every browser, so that's good. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful, and I'm sure you guys are going to do awesome things with it. And let me know how it goes. And please leave a comment or a question in the Perfect Accordion clone. You can leave it at the bottom here, add a comment. And if you have any questions or any suggestions or things like that, I'd be happy to hear them. And that's about it. Hope you have a good one. Take care.